This is my first project on 2026 and also my very first 3D printer build. So I want to start this year by making something simple and meaningful, something functionally beautiful and beginner friendly. So I designed this miracle cylindrical lamp with the stone-like texture. Alright, let's open it and start the look inside. The frame of the lamp is an ESP32, so I'm using the C3 mini version, compact, efficient, and more than powerful enough for this kind of project. An RGB LED strip wrapped around the central pillar, which helps distribute the light evenly throughout the body. It's not perfect, but it's real, it works, and it's something I built from scratch. So let's start the design process on Fusion 360. As you saw on the beginning of the video, the design is divided into the three separate parts. The base with how all electronic, the body where the texture becomes the main highlight, and the top cover whose only shot to hide everything and keep the design clear. So let's start with the base. What you are seeing on the screen right now is the final result, but let me rewind to the very first step. Everything begins with a simple 100mm cycle. From there, I use the extrude command to turn it into the cylinder. Next, I apply the seal function to hollow it out with the 3mm wall thickness, and just like this, we already had the main structure. After that, I add the central pillar to support the LED strip. Then I create the mounting hole to secure the ESP32 in place. Now for the power connection, I create the cutout for the USB Type-C port and add another opening to make the installation easy. Step by step, it is actually very straightforward. Next, come for the lamp body and stand to the emboss feature on the Fusion 360, creating surface detail becomes relatively simple. First, you need the paddle. In this case, I'm using the stone-like texture to keep things natural and modern. Then select the emboss tool, choose the pattern you want to apply, and select the cylindrical surface where the texture will go. Adjust the G to control how strong the effect appears. And that's it. With just a few licks, a lens suddenly transforms into something far more interesting. Simple but powerful. Now it's time to bring the design into the real world. This is the 3D printer stage. And for this project, I'm using the BambuLab A1 and the material I chose is the POA line. Now come my favorite part, set the fighting video.